Hey y'all, it's Martha here. I am here to do my BB Craft process video that I need to do for the haul I got a few weeks ago. So this will be my first project video, and there will be another one hopefully this week. So if you don't know about BB Craft, the link is in the description, so you can go check out their website and you can get a 10% off coupon, Martha10, that is good for a couple of years. Also, the links to everything I'm going to be using and everything that I'll use in the next video will be in the description, so that you can go, if you like what you see and you want to go get it for yourself. Also, they have a YouTube program. If you have at least 100 subscribers, you can apply to be a YouTube, I don't remember the words they use, like a YouTube influencer or whatever. So this makes my third or fourth time. So, I wanted to make a journal, and I wanted to use, I got this beautiful cloth ribbon, and I wanted to use it to put over the spine of this journal. I just made it and I need to put it together. Now I'm going to do it without sewing it, and I need to decide if I want to just do it on the outside. See, aren't those colors pretty together? Or, because I've already got that, maybe, and this is, what is this called? This is seam binding that I put on there to use for the closure. And look at this ribbon, it's just as pretty on the back side. I'd almost like to use that. Really pretty. Looks good. But let me try to decide here how I want to do this. And I decided to do this no sew because of the way that my signatures turned out. So I think that I will just go ahead and glue this down. So this is my cloth ribbon from BB Craft, and hopefully this video won't be too long, and hopefully you won't be too bored. But I'm going to go ahead and use Fabri-Tac to glue it down. I'm not exactly sure how this journal is going to turn out, because everything has been a surprise of how that I've decided to do it. I wanted to make it kind of a fruit journal, but there are some flowers too. But it's mainly, I don't know, I just wanted to use the colors, I think. And I really liked this box, and I wanted to leave it bare so I could enjoy what it looks like. Now I don't remember, let's see, do I have anything to measure this? I keep losing my ruler. I don't know why, but this is about 2 inches, I think, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, I hope I'm in frame here. Now, the way I'm going to do the journal, I wanted to sew in the signatures, but they just turned out so thick that I've decided to do the no-sew method that I know, and there probably is a name for it, and I don't know what it's called, but let's just call it no-sew for the time being. And I got a mess going on here because I've been trying to work with this the last couple of days to put it together and figure out how that I want to do it. So that will just help make it stronger, I think. And let's go ahead and put some more Fabri-Tac on this part. Now, I don't know if we're going to get to any beads today or not. We'll see. Just depends on how long this takes me. And I have something else that I want to use too, but I don't know if it'll work. We'll just have to try it and see. So there we go. Isn't that cute? But now here are my signatures. I had some 6-inch papers that I wanted to use, which are mostly fruit and cute little patterns. And I was going to, you know, do them the regular way like this, but they were just looking bulky and uneven, and I didn't want to chop any more off. Maybe I could have, because I had to chop these 6-inch papers and attach them to white cardstock, so maybe if I'd have used regular copy paper, that would have been better. But I'm okay with what I'm about to do. So let me put these to the side. Now I'm going to use, I think we're done with this ribbon. I might put some of it on the inside, but I'm going to make because I think this is cute little twine. It looks good with the red and the white and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it so that the signatures can be taken out if you wanted them to. So I have 10, well, I'm going to call them signatures, but it's just 4. It's one little booklet per signature. So I've got my cloth ribbon to cover the spine because it wasn't that pretty. So I'm going to make sure I've got 10 loops in here, or because I have 10 signatures, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let me try to scooch them over a little bit without getting confused here. So we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all of the stuff I'm using today from BB Craft will be in the description. There will be a 10% off coupon code, Martha10, so you can go check them out, and also their link. And if you'd like to be in the YouTube program, if you have at least 100 subscribers, you can go and apply, and you can get free products for making videos as well. And I've done it about, I don't know, 4 times now maybe. Okay, so I brought that around. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 strings on the inside. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to slide this tail out this way, and this one's going to go this way. Well, that didn't work out so well, so let's try that again. This part always confuses me. Okay, this one I went under. This one I'm going to go over and under so it can catch both sides of the twine. Now I'm going to make several knots to make it tight. 1, 2, And then I'm going to turn it around so I can go the opposite way. Or hope it's going the opposite way. I don't know if it is for sure or not. One. And I don't know, I just feel comfortable with 4 knots. Now you can cut it off if you want, or tie it in a bow. And if I have enough here, I'm going to tie mine in a little bow. And this, I don't know if I said, but this is raisin box that I had used up all the raisins, and I just thought I loved the colors and I just wanted to make a journal out of it. So now I'm double knotting. All right, that is pretty good. Now I guess I'll just leave those. Now I'm gonna try to straighten this up a little bit because it's kind of looks wacky here. I'll kind of get them lined up. Yeah, I was gonna make this a journal that you sew in, and I don't know, I got my signatures too thick and they were looking wonky, and then I just thought, well, let's just do it this way. Because I wanted originally the ribbon to be on the outside, but I kind of like that. It adds another layer of cuteness, I think. All right, now the thing is to choose the order you want your signatures in, and I had them kind of the way I wanted them, but they got missed. I think I want the yellow one first, and then we'll put a red. Maybe this one. And now these are not completely finished. I will probably go in and add some laces and some more ephemera and everything, but I do have the pages, the papers I wanted to use, and I've also got a few belly bands and a few pockets made. We will do a little quick flip through when I'm done. All right, let's use this order. I like the yellow one first. I don't know why. All right, just gotta get it in there and pull it through, and there's your first signature. And then this one. And then this one. Okay, sorry I'm quiet. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm kind of getting this in the right. So let's go ahead. It's not hard. It's just kind of a little bit tedious, especially with so many. So I think I'm going to turn it this way this time. Might go a little easier. And a lot of these papers I got in my birthday giveaway. So whoever sent them, thank you so much. There was just too much to keep up with who sent what. So I might remember a few things, but not much. Okay, 2 more to go, y'all. And I just love this fruit paper with this raisin box. And be sure you have really good twine so you don't break it for this kind of thing. All right. See, they look really nice in there. Now I'm going to release my ties here. And I think that is kind of cute. Let me try. I'm going to try to get this one up over a little better. There. And this one too. That's really cute, I think. And then you can just tie it like this. I got this, I think it's called, let me see what it's called. I don't know what's wrong with my memory. If I can find another one. Bias tape. So you can just, and it's better than using ribbon to me, because ribbon can get kind of, the threads can come loose. So that's cute. All right, now we might try to add some beads, or let's see, our string is long enough to add some beads, but the thing I wanted to try, which I don't know if it will look good, but we'll go ahead and make 1 or 2 anyway, because I got them from BB Craft, and I want to see how they look, and also show you how. Now here's the first one I did. It's not the right color, but see, you could put it right there. And I would probably cut that off. But I want to try the yellow ones. I think the yellow one would look great on there. And if I don't make it too big. Because see, they have, you can do it. They have, so you can do a double one if you wanted to. Maybe we'll make 1 double one and 1 small one. And just try it out. So this I also got from BB Craft, all these beautiful bows. And now they're originally made for hair barrettes, but I thought they would be good for crafting and journaling and things like that. So I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to do a big one and a small one and just judge for myself. And I'm going to try to make them a little bit flat, since they're going to be most likely on a journal. So I just fold it over and I put glue all the way down so it would lay flatter. Most people would probably want it to be, you know, kind of fluffy. Yeah, it comes with hair barrettes to glue them onto, and glue sticks and bags to put them in and everything, if you know, after you get them made. So I'm going to do this one the same way because I want it to be a little bit flat. Okay, I'm folding it over and pressing it down because I don't want it to be too bulky. Okay, might have to hold it for just a second here to make sure that it sticks. Well, it doesn't want to stick. Maybe I didn't get enough glue on, or maybe Fabri-Tac does not like this glitter, which is hugely possible. So I'm gonna clip it. Didn't have that much trouble with the first one. I'm gonna clip it and let it dry a minute, and then I'm gonna put, see, it comes with the little tails. Isn't that cute? I'll go ahead, put glue all the way. Now, if you want yours to be more fluffy, or, you know, I don't know what to call it. I call it fluffy. You don't have to put the glue all the way across. Just put it kind of in the middle. Okay. Now, I've got such a mess going here. I can't find my little clip. Oh, there's a little one, if it'll fit on there. Just gonna let it dry for a minute. All right, I'll go ahead and start the little one. Now we've got two different sizes of, these look like bras to me. But we only got one size of these, I think. Okay. So let's make sure this is, yeah, this is a smaller one. And if you, I don't know, I think these would be easier to take apart if you didn't like how things were looking, and redo it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put, not all the way across, but leave some on the end, because this bow part does not go all the way to the end. These are so darn pretty. All right, now I will clip this one for a minute. And now we'll go back to these, see if they're together. Looks like they stayed together this time. All right, now I'll go ahead. Now see, you can see that it's a double bow. That is kind of pretty. And I'm going not all the way across, but almost. Well, this is a smaller one. I could have went all the way across. So pretty. Okay, now we have this little piece that can go around the middle to kind of finish it off. And you could put something else in there too if you wanted to, a cabochon or a gem or something like that. So I just put glue on it and wrapped it around. That look pretty. Okay, let that hold it. Now let's finish this one. Make sure. Oh, that one kind of didn't stick well. I didn't get it. Either it came apart or I didn't fold it right. Try to fix it a little bit here. Yeah, I think it got out of place here. All right, I think it's good enough to go ahead and put the middle piece on there. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and put it all the way across the middle. And then wrap it around. And my fingers are getting so gluey. Alright, let's see if I can get this to hold this for a minute while we look at the other one. Okay, we'll let that dry a minute. Let me see if I can get some of this glue off of me. Alright. So we've used the ribbon. We've used the bows. Now let's see. I think this one's probably dry enough to look. And I think it looks kind of cute on there. But let's try the flatter one. Well, I got this one looking kind of wonky, I think. So what do y'all think? I think I like the bigger one on here better. It just looks, I don't know, I just don't like that one as good. So, I think I'm gonna glue it on. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see, maybe we'll untie the bow and then I can have one of the strings, if I can get it untied. I don't think I can. No, it's not going to come untied really easy. So I think I'm just going to tuck it in here. If I want to add beads, I can always add another string. I can tuck that ribbon or I can cut it off. I think I'm going to opt to tuck it. Alright, I think I will. Oh, you know what? It looks kind of bulky. Let's go ahead and cut above the knots. There. Yeah, it looked kind of bulky to me. I didn't want to... Okay, I'm going to try to get the bow to cover that. Let me... Yeah, I think the bow will cover it just fine. Let me know in the comments, do y'all think the bow is too much? I don't know if a glitter bow goes good with a raisin box, but I like it. I'm just holding it down for a few minutes. Try to make sure it's gonna stay. Okay, I think it's all right for the moment. Oh my gosh, I think it looks adorable. Try to adjust it a little while it's still not completely set. I think that looks great, especially with the bias tape closure. Okay, let's take a quick look inside at the signatures. So what I did was I took white cardstock and my 6-inch fruit papers and other papers that kind of matched. some 8.5 by 11. The plain ones are 8.5 by 11 that I cut down. The patterned ones are the paper. Now this is a pocket. I'll make something to go in there, and I made it so there's plenty of writing space. That's why there's these lighter colored pages. And so we got grapes and apples and cherries and watermelons, strawberries, lemons, and more strawberries and some more watermelons. There's our oranges. And there is no fruit on this, but some pretty flowers that I think look good. And then here's some grapes. More grapes. Or wait, is that grapes? I believe it's grapes. Kind of looks like plums. Apples. And watermelon. So I think it's very cute. So remember, the cloth ribbon and the yellow bow came from BB Craft, and you can find them in the description. And I may come back later and do some beads and stuff, because I still got to do some decorating on the inside. So I'm not sure if this will be the second BB Craft, but I will come back and show it to you whether it is or not. I have another one planned for the beads and stuff that I got. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think in the description, and I just hope this video was not too long. All right, I'll see y'all again soon. Bye now.